Transformers, Power Rangers in disguise. Yeah. They're funky young folks, diverse, find ancient powers. Old wise dude who explains it to them when they get the sparks. That's morphin' time, man. Like, and then they become protectors of their people. Come on.
Whoa! I got a battle mask! It appeared with this guy. Knife hands? I have knife hands!
I can see that.
It's another one of these. You know, the way they did Spider-Man as Spider-Verse, and it was animated and back in the hands of people who cared about the franchise and loved it and wanted to do something cool and different, and it was awesome. And then they did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, and that was animated and back in the hands of people who really loved it, and it was great. And now they're doing this, which is surprisingly awesome, and it takes something special, truly special, to fix or to make me feel like, yeah, hell yeah, for the future of a franchise that's just done 3 prequels in a row. So this prequel is more prequel than the other 2 prequels, because they were still on Earth, this one not so much. And frankly, how has it taken this many years for us to do a Transformers film on Cybertron? Like, Fall of Cybertron, the game, was some of the best Transformers media. It doesn't matter. So Transformers 1 features Optimus Prime, Orion, Pax. Shouldn't you have, like, a worse starting name so that the transformation into him getting a cooler name seems more important? Orion Pax is a cool name. Anyway, and he's friends with D17. See, like that way bigger upgrade. They're minor bots, and also minor bots, because they're short like children, but they also do the mine with the stuff and getting the, food rocks or whatever. So they figure out the absolute douche nozzle who's leading their planet into disaster is, wait for it, an absolute douche nozzle, that's right. Wouldn't have seen it coming. And they also figure out that their ancient enemies are still hanging around their planet, stealing all their food rocks. And nobody does anything about that in this runtime, which kind of makes me excited, because it's set up already for a prequel that seems like it would be really good. But anyway, Orion and D17 run into Bumblebee and Elita 1, and they're just pretty much like they've always been. Not quite. The characterization, a little bit questionable at times, but frankly, it's weirder for the leads. Now, Optimus, I've always said Optimus Prime is not actually that great a leader. He's definitely not a leader in this. Even by the end, he's like a fearsome warrior, I guess, but they don't bring him all the way. And maybe that's on purpose. Maybe they are setting up for a sequel where he learns how to be more of a leader. That'll be fine. But they don't get him all the way. They do get Megatron all the way. He is just this introverted, like, nice guy following Optimus around. No problems. He's just chill. Wouldn't hurt a fly, not a bad bone in his body. And then he finds out they've been betrayed this one time, and he goes, that's it, I'm a maniac now, and I'm going to start my own cult based on the hatred of deception. I guess that is my problem with it. Like, think of similar prequels, okay? Think of Revenge of the Sith, or X-Men First Class. Magneto, Anakin, Journey. Feel like they're gonna snap. Then they snap. He kind of it does flick a switch. Like, there's no indication of him ever having any issues, possibly turning into the thing we're going to see for, like an hour, I think. And then it just does boom. And that was my biggest problem with the film. But also, I was kind of happy that he did get to the point where he was actually, like, full on. It got dark. I am very pleased with how dark this film got. I didn't expect it. It didn't start out seeming like it was going there. And then it went there and you're like, shit, okay. There is nothing really wrong with this film. I think the animation's great. I think, honestly, Transformers are the kind of thing that in live action, the fights are never going to be this cool. That's the things they can do in animation with the fighting and stuff. It's just immediately such an improvement to watch fight scenes. Sorry, Michael Bay. That's just the way it is. I've never been that hyped and that, like, gung-ho about going, like, yeah, about a third act in a Transformers film as this. It was great. And I think it does feel like such a dodoy. Of course, all the best Transformers media is, like, before the fall of Cybertron, right? I love the video game The Fall of Cybertron. Dude, come on. So, there was no Shia the Beef. There was no Megan Fox. There was no Linkin Park songs. That was, I'll get over that. But I think I can honestly say, yeah, if they make a sequel for this, it's going to be the first time that I'll ever look forward, genuinely be excited for a Transformers film, which is nuts. I feel like it's not fully fleshed out what's going on there, but I am genuinely hoping for like a trilogy ending with the fall of Cybertron or something. That would be great. And it's the only time you're going to get to do the fall of Cybertron, is if they get to do a sequel of this. Because you couldn't do that in live action. I don't think that's going to work, yeah. Anyway, I'm giving Badass Atron 4 stars. I mean, it's a slight nitpick, but saying Optimus Prime is a deceiver, let's call ourselves the Decepticons. That's insane. Why wouldn't you call him a Decepticon? Why? You're saying we hate being deceived? We are the deceivers?